Hey Aries, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. We are doing your reading for the first half of February. This is a general read, so keep that in mind. Some messages may or may not resonate. Just take the ones that do, leave the rest behind. If you're interested in personal readings, I do offer them. You just have to contact me in the description box below. All right, Aries, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's see what we get for you guys. This is the first half of February. I don't know why I'm having a bit of shortness of breath. I don't know if some of you are feeling short of breath, having breathing troubles maybe, or just running around a lot, feeling out of breath. That just came upon me now. Eight of Pentacles, there's that working. Maybe some of you are overworking or working very long hours. So you're trying to catch up with things, trying to catch up with personal things. There's the High Priestess here. So I want to say not to forget to take care of yourself, your higher self, your spiritual side. Allow yourself time to make sure you have time to do quiet, meditations. Maybe it's nature walks. Just having that quiet space alone so you can hear your own thoughts, get into your own, your intuition, your higher self here with the High Priestess. I'm only going to take these cards that flipped upright. A bit of that mess happening, right? You might have a little bit of scattered or a lot on your plate. Seems like a lot of cards have flown out here. Let's see what we get. Three of Cups followed by the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. You could be really pursuing a lot of goals here right now, Aries. I feel like, again, this Three of Cups is like, don't forget to have some fun in life. You could be, I don't want to say denying yourself, but holding back with this Four of Pentacles. You could be holding back from enjoying and sort of letting loose a little bit in life, having some fun in life, because you're focusing on planning stuff, working at something, a project. You've got the Three of Pentacles and this Eight of Pentacles. So you're in the midst of maybe just trying to get through a place or a phase in life where you've got to finish off this task at hand. And maybe it's just like, when I get this all finished and complete, I'll then be able to sort of enjoy a little bit. Some of you might be working and saving your money as well. So you're really trying to maybe get out of a bit of a hole in terms of your, like a financial, digging yourself out, or just sort of planning and preparing for financial security for yourself. So part of that compromise or sacrificing is like not spending a lot of money or going out a lot, which can be very costly. So I feel like some of you are definitely with this Queen of Wands here as well. You're focusing on your goals. You are nurturing yourself, but you're kind of planning for future. So you're putting a lot of hard effort in now, or a lot of money saving, and it's to pay you off in the future. So like, work now and play later. There's a lot of this energy of, but I feel here that you know here, Aries, what's best for you, okay? And some of you may be sort of not, you're just conserving your energy. You may not even be sharing this with many people. So you kind of have an inner plan. You have a bit of a dream that you're doing. And sometimes working hard and focusing our energy on tasks at hand, that's something that you have a self dream or a goal that you want to achieve. But it is just saying here that maybe there's a little bit of time for both. Definitely make sure you have time that's quiet space where you can just reflect your day and get your rest and sort of be in your own thoughts so that you don't get too carried away. All right. It's kind of like, sometimes the turtle will win the race. There's no need to sort of just easy does it along the way, one step at a time, one day at a time. I feel like some of you are definitely very eager. There's an eagerness to accomplish more than one task with this Queen of Wands. You might have a few things on your plate, but I feel like you kind of know what your limits are. You also know that maybe it's just the month of February that's going to be super busy, or you had a very busy January, and you know that once this is done, then you can sort of settle down again. Get into a bit more of a relaxed place, okay? So let's see here what else we have for Aries. Yeah, there's planning. You've got something that you're focusing on planning. It's like you're not going to get caught with your pants down kind of thing. You're preparing for something where you're not caught off guard, where you're not having to pay the price because you didn't think about things or plan now. So, like I said, there's something intuitive there with the High Priestess where you're like, you have a hunch, or you have an intuition on something that you're like, I'm going to prepare and plan for this. We do know, like you don't need to hear this from me, but there is some economic issues going on the planet. So it's like those who prepare and plan are going to be less affected or least affected. Okay, so it might be something with that as well. Five of Wands. See, you're not going to get stuck in the issues that other people are going to be freaking out about, or other people are going to be caught up in a storm with, or conflict. Okay, you're planning, you're thinking things through. You have a sense of knowing what you need to get done. You're not going to be a part of the chaos or the troubles that are around you, maybe. Very much personal planning. The Temperance, yep. Let me get one more here. I'm getting here that the people around you or the situations around you have to heal themselves, have to figure out things on their own. So this is why I'm saying you're not necessarily sharing a lot with other people, because it's not your responsibility ultimately. You are maybe helping some of those that you truly feel that are very dear and close to you, but I feel like you're not contributing to outside conflict. It could be at the workplace or just in life. I feel like you're going to the beat of your own drum. You're creating your own sense of flow, rhythm, and the healing that occurs is really up to those around. It's not up to you. It's up to each and every single one of us to heal ourselves. Okay, take care of our own responsibilities. Be accountable. This is what you're doing, Aries, is being very accountable and planning for yourself. The Devil. Like I said, it's like it's not your issue. Other people's problems, the way they deal with things, they're going to have to heal their own. You're working with your own struggles, your own demons, so to speak. This Devil card, I feel like you're aware of what you need to take care of and heal for yourself. The Nine of Wands. Okay, so I feel here some of you Aries have already learned lessons from your past. Some of you have already been down that road in life. This could be relationships, work, family affairs, life, whatever this is. You've already learned your lessons here, okay? This Nine of Wands, the Devil with the Temperance, you've healed. You've realized where you messed up, or where you, like I said, you could have gotten yourself into a heavy debt load at some point, or dug a hole where your security was really affected. And so you're making sure you don't go down that road again. You're thinking ahead now. You're preparing for things that you've already learned the lesson. Some of you the hard way. Some of you are also, I feel here, have overcome addictions. Okay, you may have coped in the past struggles by substance or eating, shopping, gambling, whatever this unhealthy addictions or attachments. I feel a lot of you have healed that, and a lot of you have found, I'm getting the word regulation or moderation maybe. And that's why you know that it was really up to you to maybe hit your own rock bottom or to heal yourself. That's why you don't get too concerned or get involved with other people's or other situations. It's really up to each of us to take care of our own self. Okay, nobody can really tell us. You can't beat a dead horse or drag a horse to water. You have to hit your own struggles, conflicts, rock bottoms. And I feel like you've gone through this process already, Aries, where you've learned enough. So you're very much aware. This is this high priestess kicking in and you learning about yourself, learning about your self-worth, and learning about like the things that you've learned. It's listening to your gut feeling, your intuition, okay? Instead of masking it or coping with substances or not addressing things in your life, you have come to realize and learn that I have to pay attention. That's why I'm saying make sure you don't lose that path. Don't sort of overwork yourself or get attached, because the devil can get attached to things that might be making us money or might feel good, but do they compromise something else in our life, in ourself? Okay, so make sure you stay on a path here, Aries, of tending to your own peace of mind, your own quiet space. Sometimes we think we've overcome or maybe healed something, and so we don't have to ever address that again, or it's never going to happen to us. But we have to be mindful of what our body's telling us, okay? I've gone through that, pushing myself to the point of illness, okay? Thinking that it's like indispensable, but you have to listen to your body and your mind and your gut feelings here with this high priestess. It's like the Eight of Pentacles, you putting as much work into yourself, inward work, as you do outward work. But I feel that some of you know your boundaries. I feel that some of you are so connected and tapped into what your boundaries are, because you've gone from, like I said, rock bottom to progressive or successful energy in your life. It's like you know your gauge, you know your boundaries, okay? Just be mindful of them. The Hangman and the Five of Swords. Aries, you've really fought tooth and nail at times in life to overcome your own stuck energy, to overcome things that challenge you, things that you've learned to sacrifice or to work on as your own individualness, your own perspective, changing your perspective. You've learned that it's not easy. So some of you have had a bit of a tough go in your life. Maybe it's right down to the way you were brought up, or as a childhood, you've had to kind of fight your way through things. But I feel here that, again, this Temperance card really comes down to that sense of regulation, did I say? It's like self-regulating, moderation of things in life. You've learned how to heal and overcome things. Sometimes it is a battle at times for you, but I feel like you know that if you were to go backwards, you would only cause yourself to that stagnation energy again. You actually are taking away the temptations with this Devil card and the Five of Swords. You're taking away the elements that would cause conflict or cause problems in your life. It's kind of like, not buying any junk food or sugar in your house. That way you just don't have it available to you to eat it. If you have a really bad sweet tooth or you're trying to work on your diet or your health, it's like, I just won't give or provide that in the surroundings that you're in. So you're removing the dangers or the temptations, or it could be people. It could be like, you see this like Five of Wands, Five of Swords. I feel like you're removing the conflict by removing the people. You're not involving yourself in that. You've already gone down that road. So I feel like you know who to gel with and who to mix with, and maybe certain things don't mix well or gel. So you keep that apart, or you keep that at a distance so that it prevents the conflict or the temptation or whatever this is, so that you can keep that moderation, that temperance, you keep the peace. You've learned a lot about regulation. You've learned a lot about self regulation, or with other external things in your life, where it's like, I better not go there because I end up spending too much money, or I better not do this or hang out there because I get into conflicts with people. It's the wrong circumstances that don't necessarily bring pleasant feelings. They bring more conflict. But you've learned this. So you know how to, it's that word I got was regulation. You really know how to remove the obstacles, the negative aspects of situations so that they don't create conflict. Okay, I think I'm being guided to close the reading. I am going to do one of your Wisdom of the Tao messages. So don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe button, guys. I appreciate all your support and your comments, of course, I love. Let's see what we get here for Aries. Appreciate yourself. Long-lasting fulfillment comes from the ability to create your own internal peace and happiness. Didn't we just say this? Feeling sad, lonely, or even insecure is all part of a soul's growth. Appreciate who you are and the unique qualities that you offer to the world. All right, that's a beautiful card, Aries. I feel like it's self-explanatory. We've been talking about this in the reading. So appreciate yourself today. Thank you, Aries. I want to wish you guys a great day. I'll see you soon. Take care.